And welcome to another RSR. It is the premiere of RSR Season 6. We got the Toronto Maple Leafs 4, San Jose Sharks 1. The Toronto Maple Leafs win, and they get a win that I wouldn't say was bad, but they definitely did just enough. Again, like most of this season, they did just enough to win the game. When they win, they've definitely not been the steamrolling team that they should be. They haven't shown the talent on paper that they have. Yes, they've shown moments, but they haven't shown the power that they can have. And in my opinion, we'll talk about how exactly I feel about that as this video goes. But the Leafs right now, they're not great. They're not great. They're doing just enough. They ain't great. They're doing just enough. But hey, at least they've had 3 straight wins on the West Coast. So, goals are scored as follows. 15-22 elapsed in the first period. Power play goal, 5-on-3. Mitch Marner gets the puck. Riley plays it to him. Riley and Nylander with the assists. Mitch Marner shoots it into the short side, past the arm, in between the glove and the body of Blackwood to make it 1-0 Leafs. At the end of one, it was 1-0. 19-17 elapsed in the second period, way past halfway in the game. Kalle Järnkrok scores. Liljegren plays it to Järnkrok. Or Liljegren plays it to... Liljegren was part of it. Yeah. But Järnkrok gets it played to him. He just dribbles it past the legs of Blackwood to make it 2-0. End of 2, it was 2-0. Yeah, I still had the Liljegren-Giordano assist written, which... Well, there you go. It wasn't Giordano. I don't know how they screwed that up. I knew that was wrong in the moment, but whatever. 2-0 at the end of 2. Third period, William Nylander scores. Bertuzzi passes it to him. Nylander puts it into the far side, posting in to make it 3-0. Then Mikael Granlund gets the puck centered to him by Zetterlund. Granlund spins and pops it in past Martin Jones. 11:57 elapsed from the period. 3-1 Leafs. And then William Nylander gets his own rebound with 16:28 elapsed in the third period to make it 4-1. And at the final buzzer, it was 4-1 Leafs. There's your win. Stats are as follows. 33 shots to 24, 4 hits to 9, 30 faceoffs 1 to 26, 54% winning percentage to 46, 2 power play opportunities to 0, 1 power play goal to 0, 50% power play percentage to 0, even though it was in that little group of the 5-on-4, then the 5-on-3, then back to 5-on-4. So really that would be whatever, 50% power play percentage to 0, 0 shorthanded goals to 0, 0 penalties to 2, 0 penalty minutes to 4, 12 blocks to 14, 4 takeaways to 5, 6 giveaways to 8. The Leafs win. They didn't play the best. They did just exactly what they needed to do. They did not play great at all. I thought they did exactly what they needed to do. 4-1, that's about bare minimum against the San Jose Sharks, who are the worst team in the league. And they really should have got that shutout, but Martin Jones still played a good game. But in my book, Nylander, if he didn't score 2 goals, this game would have been a lot more heart-stopping than it was already. I thought the Leafs, again, did not play that well. They did not play that well at all. I am very disappointed in the Leafs. I am disappointed in the Leafs because this whole season has just been a story of they do just enough to win the games that they win, and they've lost some embarrassing games. They are not the team that we thought they would be going into the season, in my book. We thought they would be better. We thought they would build on from winning that first round series and build on from that. No, and Treliving's moves haven't been the best. I could say that much. But the team, Again, they're in a goalie controversy. I get it, or a goalie situation. Joseph Woll gets hurt. Samsonov goes full Rick Ankiel and gets the yips. Martin Jones looks good again. Matt Murray's still out there. Hildeby could play. It could be Petrozelli. Who knows? We're lucky Martin Jones is as good as he is. It could be even worse, to be completely honest. But, yeah, there is a goalie situation. Fair enough. This team still has a lot of good enough defensive talent, and their offensive talent should be game breakers. Yeah, just because Samsonov has the yips like he's Rick Ankiel doesn't mean a damn thing in my book. We still should overcome that, and we didn't. This team spirit, the sandpaper has come off. The sandpaper is not there no more. The grit just doesn't show. And in my book, I am very disappointed with that. And to me, what I think the Leafs need to do is, if we don't get past the second round, Sheldon Keefe's getting fired anyway. I think Keefe has ran his course anyway. If we were to get past the second round and we kept him, I think that would be a mistake. I think his time has passed. They're starting to force things. To me, I want Craig Berube. Why? Because I saw him win my second favorite team a cup. I know he can steamroll a league halfway through the season. I like Craig Berube. I really do. I think he's a great coach. I think he's more of a Brad Treliving type than Sheldon Keefe in my eyes, and Berube said he wants it. So if he wants the damn Leafs job, might as well give it to him. I've always wanted him to take over, even when he was fired by the Blues, because I thought he got railroaded. In my book, I think we do it. I think we should just do it now. You either have to do it in the offseason or you do it now. And frankly, might as well go ahead and just do it. Because Sheldon Keefe is not that guy. He is not that guy. We know this now. And this team is just struggling and scuffling. At this point, I think you got to make the move. You still have a chance to win a cup after going to the second round a year before. I think you got to make a drastic move. And also during the trade deadline, you got to make some moves. Right now, that move is to get Craig Berube as the head coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs and get Sheldon Keefe out of there. Trade deadline, we'll talk about that when we get there. But in my book, I think Keefe, his time has run out. He's going to get fired in June anyway. Or May, or whenever we get eliminated, because at this point, I don't think the Leafs are going to make it past the second round, or make it to the second round, let alone past the second round, with the way they're playing. They're the most fraudulent good team right now, the way they've been playing. Right now, I think you got to eat it. I think you got to eat it and try to move on, and either build a platform for next year, or while building a platform for next year, going on a deep run anyway, because I think Berube fits what Treliving wants more, and what this team can be. I think you got to get a new voice in that room. I really do. I don't care that we won 4-1. We should have won 7-1. It's the San Jose Sharks. We should have beat the Anaheim Ducks 4-1, and we almost got goalied. Okay, yeah, we've been 3-0 on the Pacific road trip. But let me tell you something. This team has been just doing enough way too long. They have not had a dominant win since the playoffs. Seriously, I'm not happy with this at all. Yeah, it's a 4-1 win. Great, we got 2 points. Amazing. Still third in the Atlantic. We're still just coasting. Now, if this is just them being like, we'll make the playoffs if we coast, let's make the playoffs and then show the world. Okay, fine. But right now, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, the Toronto Maple Leafs, they could coast and then win it all. No, because they couldn't win it all when they put their all into it during the regular season and then try to do enough in the playoffs. Yeah, I guess it would be better to coast their way through the regular season, make the playoffs, and then push everything in the playoffs. But I don't know if they have that ability. Because all I know about the Leafs is they weaken in the playoffs. They depress. They go down. They peak and then they go down. So who's to say that they're where they're at now, they don't go down from that and just get absolutely mollywopped. Who's to say? So in my opinion, right now, I think you got to make the moves. I think you got to get Keefe out of there, put Berube in there, put the Chief in there, make some deals during the trade deadline, and then there you go. The Leafs can win. They have potential. We know this. That's why it's so crazy that they are this mid. And they're doing just enough to be third place in the Atlantic. So, it is what it is. That's why it's so crazy that they're this mid. But with that being said, there you go. This game was honestly crap. A 4-1 win sort of flatters the Leafs, to be completely honest. William Nylander had a really good game. At least he's earned his extension. He's earned his extension with the performances he's put in. He's the first star of the game. I think the second star is Yarncrook, third star Jones. I think that's where I'm going to go with stars of the game. Nylander, Yarncrook, Jones. That's where I'm going to go with it. If you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification when subscribe. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in play. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you on Monday night for a live watch along and review of Washington Huskies versus the Michigan Wolverines in the national championship game. We're going to see how it goes. Let's have some fun with it. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later.